Welcome back, everyone. I know we've had a lot of fun, and there's even been some frustration intermixed through all that, but we had a good time. Of course, now, the frustration's not over yet, because. What did I just do? Why did it make that noise? Of course the frustrations aren't over, because we just beat the game. As much of a pain in the absolute ass it was. Let's go have it be even worse, shall we? Let's just... Here we go! So, we're effectively now going on our grand mission to probably not fully 100% the game, but do as much as I can. Unless it's something inconsequential, like, I don't know, like an Attack FX badge. Because I remember there being one badge. It's the one time you go into the club in Toad Town and you get like a Attack FX badge, but there's an entire side quest for it. I'm just like, I don't care. I may do it. You know what? Why not? This is the first time playing Master Quest. So I might as well go hard, but the reason I'm like kind of erring on the side of I'm not going to do that is the fact that I don't even see myself beating Bowser, or at least not on stream. If I could just turn my brain off and just do that on the side, that'd be so much better. But doing that on stream, oh god. Alright, anyway, let's just get all of the side stuff done. How much money do I have? None. Alright, good to know. We're gonna go get ourselves maximum cash real fast. We've already beaten the game. I can do whatever the hell I want now. Already bought everything from him. So I guess now our mission statement should be, before we go and start wrapping up all the optional super bosses and all that fun stuff, we need to buy and get as many side quests as we done. And I've heard a little bit of a whisper on the wind, the word of the wise, that there may be a sneaky, super secret mega dungeon that I don't know too much about. Because I'm subscribed to people who are also playing this, they have started doing some stuff that I don't know too much about, you know what I'm saying? And just reading those titles tells me, oh, I'm not supposed to know about this yet. Oh. That technically counts as a crash, I guess. I've never had to have the crash handler appear upon loading a save state, but... Alright, I guess. No, that's not what you do. There you go. There you go. Now, was that so hard? Now we have all the cash we need. So now we're totally ready to do all of our post-game fun times. Not even maxed out on cash. I'm bad at games. So now, they probably hate me. To be entirely honest, I feel like I'm about to get like a New Vegas-esque scene of like, alright, buddy, you've made too much money. You can still hang out around here, you can still enjoy the food and the atmosphere, but you're not allowed at my tables anymore. Because they have now paid out probably more than 2,000 coins just to me. And I already have a theoretically inachievable amount of money able to be stored in my wallet. Oh, shit. So now what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna probably just go do, like, every side quest I can. Which, the only ones that are left are, like, the last half of Koopa Koot's quests, and then getting all the badges and star pieces I haven't gotten yet. I know, exciting stuff, but I want to get as much done as I can as a precaution, because somewhere out there, read everywhere, is death. There are so many things that are going to kill me, because we're immediately after that gonna do super bosses. Doesn't even matter if I don't use most of these things. It helps. Tasty nutty cake, okay. That one's really easy. I'm gonna do Koopa Koots on the side, though. I'm not gonna just sit down and focus him out entirely. If it's an easily accessible one that's, like, not out of the way, I will still do Koopa Koots. But if it's something like, oh, go to a really out-of-the-way area... Oh, shit, that's right. I need to store my inventory. That's right, that's the Bowser loadout. Oops. God. Oh, my nose hurts. Ow. Why does my nose hurt? Who did that? It feels like I got, like, a bug bite right on the bridge of my nose. Owie. But, what was I doing? Yeah, we're gonna do Koopa Koot quests as long as they're, like, realistically achievable. But if they're, like, super out of the way, I'll kind of do them whenever they become readily available. Just so that way I'm not wasting everyone's time with boring garbage. Because it's boring garbage most of the time. Like right now, it's just make him a nutty cake. But I'm already in Toad Town. There's no reason to backtrack to all the sewers too much. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to go to the fortune teller lady and I'm going to talk to her and see what I've missed in certain places. Because I know there's one star... Actually, wait. It is glad that I'm going down there. There is one star piece I know I've missed. Because I had the I Spy badge go off in an area that I could never find the badge or the star piece in because it was a new area. I didn't know how to get everywhere. And I thought I'd come back, but I just never have, so... Alright, well, let's go do that, I suppose. That should be a fine amount of items. This is why you store stuff throughout the game. This way I don't have to spend my very, very clearly valuable money. It's not like I have an infinite surplus of these things. Don't worry about it. Shush your face. I don't need you actually thinking logistically about these things. And more so, it's a time saver, just so I don't have to deal with the shop menus and going to whatever shop. Instead, I'll just use whatever I have on hand. It's whatever. None of it matters. Don't worry about it. Alright. So we're gonna try to collect badges. But first off, I'm gonna go do that, try to find that star piece I could never find before. That'd at least give us something new, because I'm exploring a new area. That's something exciting. At least in some regards. Actually, now that I think about it, there might have been a star piece or two that I've missed just from not hitting every tree. It's because some of these new areas, most of the time the trees haven't registered to being hit, but you never know. I don't know if they updated the fortune teller lady, because I don't know if she can tell you where new stuff is. That's the weird thing. Yeah, the game does not like this area of the map. See, like, look. Oh, that tree shakes. Huh. I wonder what's going on, then, with some of the other areas. Like, the frost area, the ice land. Here it is. Oh, you can come down here. I'm really good at this game. I didn't even know you could... I accidentally spun down here. Without, like, knowing, I would not think you could go down there. I mean, very clearly there's not a wall blocking you. Makes sense. But that does not seem like the kind of area you can actually get to. That just feels out of bounds. It feels like I'm trying to break the rules. I don't know. Now, let's see what this whole big old slog coming back. Ugh. So yeah, for a post-game fun time, this is probably going to be the most boring episode, but it needs to be done. And it's better to get it done early so we won't run into a situation where we need one of the things we're going to get from here and not have them, and then need to backtrack or do more busy work of trying to beat a boss or some such without being properly prepared. So this is how we are rectifying that situation. I know one badge he's going to tell me about is the Power Plus badge in Shy Guy's Toy Box. I haven't gotten that. There's still a star piece down in the volcano I haven't actually backtracked to, so we're going to do... Damn, I'm going to need to go all the way back to Chapter 5. Holy jeez. Well, if Koopa Koot ever sends me to Chapter 5, I'll do it then. Actually, let me check my badges. You seem pretty okay. Group Focus, Dodge Master... instead for Mega Quake. There you go. Do you not have a crystal ball? Oh. Oh. I can see why they have done that. I don't think that's a Master Quest change. I think it's... I don't know. In promo, they were never able to actually have the fortune teller people tell you where the new stuff went. So I can kind of understand that, but if there was anything going to need to be added in a new update, it'd be that. Don't tell me that's an actual change, because that's just removing something fun from the game, which is inversely not fun. Did I ever get slow go? What do you mean 4 hours early? I always stream at this time. We've already talked about it. My times are the times that I always stream. I only just started. I started 10 minutes ago. Ever since my job ended off, I've been streaming at noon every day. Yeah, I was gonna... the reason I haven't fixed it is because when I get another job, I'm gonna need to change it again. I mean, I guess. Yeah, alright. Well, anyway, alright. Well, we're doing boring garbage, because we're currently doing side quests right now. After that, we're gonna do fun bosses, but that's, you know, that sucks. But right now, we're doing boring garbage, because I need to do side quests right now, because I'm trying to at least get this game somewhat closer to 100%. Kind of. But we're doing stupid stuff right now. Wait, did I ever get this in here? No, I did not. Oh, hello! Yeah, I am legally obligated to side quests. As we've now seen, side quests come in abundance of areas I've never seen before. Oh, I was meant to come here at the beginning of the game. Oh, dearie me, that was a normal hammer block. These Goombas are not ready for the reckoning that I've come. Oh no, I feel so bad. Where's the star piece? There it is. Welcome to new content, I guess. Hey, look at all this. Honey syrup, man. Oh yeah. Only the most exciting things to see. Get out of here, Goomba. I don't want you. Well, welcome to new areas, I guess. You know, mushroom and honey. This actually would have helped with Prologue. Because Prologue has the problem where there's only one mushroom in Prologue. So you can actually run to the problem in the Prologue where you have no way of healing yourself. So you almost need to grind enemies just to be able to survive. But that's more of a Pro Mode thing. Pro Mode takes it real far. Master Quest didn't take it that far, but Master Quest still had to be pretty bad. Alright, now what is this? Oh. Or Tootin' Koopa's song. Is this the thing I heard about? Because I know I heard about some, like, challenge area. Is that the... Oh, shit. Oh, hello! I am getting good. I've already beaten Master Quest and Pro Mode. We've already beaten both games. I'm doing this after I've beaten the game. We're doing the, like, harder than the final bosses now. So we're doubling back down. We're having fun times. Why is there a big murder dungeon right next to the Goomba Village? Give me that. Is there any downside to taking these? Is the game gonna get mad at me for taking these? What the hell is this? Where am I right now? Wait, bust out what? Alright. I don't think I can get... Wait, can I get back here somehow? Kind of like... Depth perception... Okay, yeah, you can, alright. This area is so zoomed out, it's a little hard to see in detail. Alright, I think I know what this is, because there's one area that I know exists, but I don't... Can I, like, interact with this? Yes. Tale told in the deep legend, whispered in the dark. Yep. 100 floors to delve for a place to leave their mark. This pit of trials is a century-long quest. Of all in this world, this is the ultimate test. This is the pit of 100 trials, I guess. I suppose they added it to Paper Mario 1. This is a 1,000 Years Door dungeon. Get out of here. That's the last thing we're gonna do. We're not here yet. I was actually wondering where it was, because the people I'm subscribed to who make Paper Mario content, they actually talked about this in their titles, and I was a little upset that I knew this area existed, but... Here lies the history of the mighty empire, built on blood and greed, and destroyed by desire. Okay. Alright then. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to Pit of 100 Trials Land, I guess. I got some star pieces. I mean, that's fun. But yeah, this is the last thing I was planning to do. Because if this is anything like 1,000-Year Doors, the actual harder than the final boss is down there. The rest of them are like endgame bosses. But that's the one that is definitively like, you're supposed to be here after the end of the game. Like, you load your endgame save and come back. That's what it's designed for. Hell, in a 1,000-Year Door, you actually have a post-game. Like, you come back after the final boss. There's nothing to do, but you do come back, which is neat. But it's neat that they gave you access to the Pit of 100 Trials just so early on. There's a lot of people in the 1,000-Year Door community who love doing I guess it's 1,000-Year Door Trials. It's pre-Chapter 1, so prologue Pit of 100 Trials, because they're animals, and super guarding's a thing in 1,000-Year Door. Because it's actually a mechanic not in Paper Mario 1, where in Paper Mario 1, which we've seen all throughout the game, if you... Oh, I didn't actually get a Goom Nut. I'm an idiot. Yeah, people have done pre-Hooktail. That's like Chapter 1 versions, but I'm talking people have done, like, Prologue Pit of 100 Trials. Those ones are a lot less fun, though. But yeah. Pretty much the most, like, reasonable ones are, you know, Pit of 100 Trials ones. Hey, you know what? Just cook up these dried shrooms. Dried shrooms only heal 1 HP. So, if you cook a dried shroom, well... super guarding, like I said. You may need coops, though. That's why I'm saying maybe. I don't actually remember, but you should be realistically. Oh, damn! They actually changed it! So, what I was gonna say is, in the base game, if you cook a dried shroom, it doesn't make anything. So, dried shrooms normally only heal 1 HP. But if you cook the dried shroom into a mistake, they become they're a mistake. And mistakes heal 1 HP and 1 FP, effectively doubling the effectiveness of the dried shroom. However, she's a good cook and can make it into a fried shroom fry, whatever that's called, which is now 6 HP and 2 FP, which, I mean, it's not bad. You also get that for, oh, it's actually 4 FP, which I get for mushroom. Yeah. Yeah. It's just the fact that super guarding is a thing. Because there's no super gardening in Paper Mario, I don't think that's going to be nearly as impossible. But the ability to just mitigate all damage you take with proper skill, it's totally fine. Dude, impossible mode, that sounds like a grand old time. I am still watching the playthrough of impossible mode, which is always the fun. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not at the Pit of 100 Trials section yet. I'm watching the updated one by Fat Guy. I haven't had a lot of time recently to throw down on that, but it's always been on the back burner. I watch it whenever I'm not doing anything. Right, do we have everything we need? Yeah, this is more than enough. That's why I like 1,000-Year Door, but I think 1,000-Year Door to Impossible, or, a pro mode, like, challenge update for 1,000-Year Door would be way harder to... You'd almost have to remove super guarding. Which it seems really weird to say that, because the whole gimmick of super guarding is it's already unviable unless you're a god, in which case you should be rewarded for being a god. Yeah. Does Bonetail have an unblockable, like, the final boss? I will just say, not to get on your case or anything, I am putting these on YouTube, and I don't want to name drop any of the specifics, just in case someone's watching this and they haven't played 1,000-Year Door. I don't want to spoil anyone. I know what you're talking, I just don't want to name drop them, but yeah. That's why I'm just saying final boss, just forewarning. But I don't know if Pit of 100 Trials dude has an unblockable. Because the final okay. Yeah, but... I mean super guardable. Like, in impossible mode, one of the attacks is... Yeah. I could have swore one of them was actually didn't have the frame to super guard. I could have swore someone said that, but maybe they were being, like, facetious. But I kind of took that literally as one of the attacks isn't unblockable. Yeah. I need to get... Yeah, let's just store 2 of these right now. Because I'm just cooking this in advance. Because I know Coover asks for this. Just because while we're talking and we're having a fun time, I'm just getting recipes prepped. Yeah. No, that's wrong. I don't want this one. Then again, you could say that about a lot of fights. Like, it's almost as if Paper Mario was not designed to be a Super Guard only playthrough. I feel like some of these attacks were meant to be normally blocked. People aren't just walking gods. Give me that. Give me that coin, bitch. Or what do you want this time? Rocket. Oh, I need to tell his neighbors to shut up. I was actually just thinking about it. They're being too loud. The green Bob-omb has the hots for Bombette and is so impassioned about the fact that, you know, Bombette just rejected the hell out of him. Until he sees her again, he's not going to calm down. So you just pull Bombette out and talk to the blue dude, and he's like, alright, fine, man, Jesus. Can we talk about how cool it would be to actually be a Bob-omb? You can physically detonate yourself at any times. Wait. Boo's, old photo. Okay, I need to go to Boo's mansion. Am I going down there for any reason? Is there anything I can think of in Boo's mansion I'd need? No. I just need to do it, I believe. Alright. Trying to think. I'm trying to get Coover's quests done the most efficient way possible. Because I know he asks me for one of these. A Koopasta. So that's why I'm making it now. Koopa Leaf and fried pasta makes a Koopasta. Which is actually, overall, just kind of worse than spaghetti. Because Koopa Leafs are an FP restoring item, so... I mean, it's still better, because, you know, it's 10 HP and 5 FP being upgraded to 10 HP and 15 FP, but by the time you get the double cookbook, it's just not as efficient. I don't know. It's the same price as Koopasta. You just gotta invest more time. But yeah, it's like, with the whole cooking thing, makes me, again, really want a, Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Makes me want a 1,000-Year Door promote or master quest. Just because cooking is such an in-depth system, even more so in 1,000-Year Door. So the fact that cooking is almost irrelevant unless you're doing one of the ridiculously hard self-imposed challenges, it's just not as there, you know? It's not, doesn't have that same magic, that same spice. Because, I mean, triple dipping or double dipping, I actually don't know if triple dip's in 1,000-Year Door. But double dipping as Zest Dynamite does a stupid amount of damage. But, it's just never worth it to go through all that hassle. That's a really decent way of handling a lot of enemies. Plus, there's, like, the, Strange Stew, which reduces you to 1 HP, so it immediately puts you in peril. Like, that's a strategy you never need to use in the base game. There's a bunch of fun stuff like that. I just wish, like, because they made cooking a really weird feature, and there's the whole cookbook. Same with the catalog, but I always felt the catalog anyway, because I'm an animal. But yeah, here you go. There you go. Koopasta, boom, there it is. Easy game. Get them done at the same time. It's only like a couple hours old. Oh, he misplaced his glasses. So this is just like the wall, it just searched bushes. Yeah. Well, there's a Koopa Leaf. I don't need that. I'm probably gonna... Oh, I could just sell it, I guess. Coover's quests are boring to all hell and back, but I need to do them because they give me star pieces. And, well, really, you only need to do Cooper's quests up until, you get the 2 cards. At least in Thousand Year Door, the request board is a little bit more interesting of a method, because in Thousand Year Door's, like, request board lets you pick and choose which quests you want to do and, like, if you know what the rewards are. Lime. Oh my god, I gotta go back to the damn desert to get a lime? You know what? I was actually gonna need to get a lemon enemy, that works. I am never doing badge duplication. You're an animal for thinking of such. Never again. Never again. I haven't done it to begin with, so extra never again. Oh, shit. Sneaky life shroom. I didn't even know about that. I know there's a bunch of sneaky stuff you could find in the desert. That's just why I'm holding Watt out. Because I'm like, hey, free stuff. Got a lime, and then I need to get a lemon. I was going to show off a fun thing with the, Let's go bleep out here. I was going to show off a fun thing with the anti-guy. There's that tasty tonic. Yeah, I remember that. That's a cool one. Screw the tasty tonic. I don't love him. Isn't that the meme one? Book of Mario Thousands of Doors. Isn't that the one where they put every single line of dialogue for the 1000-Year Door through Google Translate and just put it back into the game? I've seen, like, a highlight reel of a little bit of that, but I don't know, like, the finer details. I've never, like, seen anyone fully tackle it. I've never, like, watched a playthrough, so that could be fun. That's more of a meme playthrough. But that would be impossible trying to do, like, some of the request boards, just trying to figure out what the hell the game wants from me. I don't watch everything from everyone, man. I get it, I'm not perfect. Take my garbage, now get out. Jeez, man. I don't have to air my dirty laundry like that, just because I'm a huge nerd. No, I know they have. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think I've seen, like, Book of Mario itself. I think I've seen some of the other ones. Kooky Cookie. Yeah, that's cake mix in a Koopa Leaf. I forgot about that one. Damn. I forgot he asks for, like, every single Koopa dish in the game. But no, what I really like I said, what I really want is just a promo. It doesn't even have to be like a master quest for 1000-Year Door, because there's so many things they could do to incentivize doing. Like, the request board is almost a superfluous addition. Same with cooking. You never need to do it. Cooper's quests and all that stuff in this game. And now that they've made a promo, I've had to engage with these systems and use these mechanics that are, in all honesty, really fun. Can I hold enough inventory slots for this? Damn it. Because, paper Ness? Like, Earthbound Ness? Is that just the skin mod? Like, what is that? Because I'm alright with the conception, because I like me some Earthbound. I mean, I've played all of the Mother games, Earthbound included, because it's that's Mother 2. Hell, I played Mother 1, and in 10, it's just a skin mod. Yeah, alright. Dude, in 10 is one of the characters I want for Smash Bros, because he'd be an interesting echo of Ness or Lucas. Yeah. If I was gonna play 1000-Year Door, it probably would just be Book of Mario Thousands of Doors. I mean, throughout the game, there's probably a couple hundred door, but I don't know, thousands seems a little bit too wild. It's like you're kind of overstating how many doors are going to be in this game. Boo. Oh my god, that's right. The Boo and Gusty Gulch. Ugh. It's just so much harder to mod GameCube games. Because these mad lads made a whole mod. Like, there's a reason there's so many Paper Mario 1 mods is because the Star Rod, like, modding tool. Yeah. I guess there would be a lot of doors in the Glitz Pit, but I mean... There's not, like, a ludicrous abundance, though, either, you know? Here it is. My nightmare. Oh, come on, Mario. But there's not that many, you know? Okay, which one do I need? Oh. Just... Okay. I think I need to go like 2 or 3 screens away. I'll just go 2 screens just because it's more convenient. Yeah, like, even just a straight 1,000 doors, that feels like it's too much. Because I'm saying maybe a couple hundred, and even then, I'm really highballing it. There's no way there are thousands of doors. I think they're being, I think they're kind of fluffing up the real story. Lying to me. Now, if there was a content mod that made there be thousands of doors, now we're talking. See, that's the kind of content we like to see nowadays. Get a little creative with it. Because if I want to have just like, if all the NPCs in the Glitz Pit were doors, now that could realistically get closer to 1,000. Wait, now I already got the package. What am I doing? I think we're near the end, because once you get past the golden card, you're, like, pretty far into it. Plus, we've gotten another, dosage of star part pieces. He gets new quests every chapter or so. And typically when you get star pieces, that means you finished a chapter's worth. He wants a coconut. Oh, we need to go back to Yoshi's Island, so that'd be a good time to go to the volcano one then. Alright. Oh my god, he asked for so much rigmarole. You gotta say, if there's one thing I'm going to do if I ever do 1,000 Year Door, I need to figure out the most optimal way of doing the Flavio glitch, because I've never done it, but I want to be able to do the Flavio glitch while still doing as much of Chapter 5 as possible. Because not only do I want to show that game to people, but I also need Flavio for the whole game. These are both mandatory. And I don't know enough about it, so whenever I get into 1,000 Year Door, I'm definitely going to do some research. Because I need to figure out how to do Flavio optimally. Because Flavio % is the only category for 1,000 Year Door. It is the greatest glitch ever seen by mankind. The whole game. You know what? Fuck it. Just have someone make a mod that puts Flavio in your party the whole damn game. Chapter 1 prologue. You're sitting in Mario's house talking to Luigi and Flavio's just there. That's the kind of content I like to see. Finally, a mod for the people. What the people ask for. Come on, Lackluster. Get it together. You'll be fine. Ignore the Chuff Puff. Give me the Star Puff. These cheeky little bastards put this over here like an asshole. I got to come all the way back to Volcano Land just to get it. They're buggers, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Trying to think about, like, what else could Koopa Koot even ask for? I got him his damn coconut. Just give me my star pieces and move on, man. No. Lackluster frowns when he's hovering above lava, because it's hurting him, and he moves slower. Only above lava. It's actually a really neat detail that flying above lava is painful for him, so he can't move as fast. It's the little things. I love it so much. The red jar. This is the one I knew about. First you buy Dusty Hammer, Dried Pasta, Dusty Hammer, and then he doesn't know the last one. Okay. Dusty Hammer, Dried Pasta, Dusty Hammer, blank. Alright. This is the one I always remember, but I never remember the code. You can get this at the beginning of the game. The very first time you come here, if you know the password, you can get this red vase at any time. I just don't know the password, so here we go. Dusty Hammer. Dried pasta. I think it's dried shroom. Dusty Hammer, dried pasta, Dusty Hammer, dried shroom. God damn it. I've still technically bought that damn thing. Get out of my house. There you go. It was dried shroom. Boom. And now take my other, like, Dusty Hammer, because it sucks. And then I can, like, cook up the dried pasta and the dried mushroom. Like, it's super weird that they rebalanced dried shroom cooking. Like, I like it. It's neat. It's technically a buff. Because you randomly get free dried shrooms throughout the game, so... I am going to cook the bees de pasta, but it's going to take a sec. I got to get a Koopa leaf and make it a Koo pasta, because it's, in all honesty, technically better, and really I have it on hand. Might as well. Slap both those bad boys together. We're going to have a good old jamboree. Boom. I think we're done. Yeah. You're a good soul for helping this old Koopa so many times. Now, Mario, I have one last favor to ask. I'm getting up in years, but back in that day I was the strongest Koopa around. I would love to spar with you, young fellas, as you relive my youth. If it hurt you too bad, you are still game over. No, thank you. That's too bad. Okay. When he said that's too bad, I thought he was ready to roll up his sleeves and get the hands on. Okay, you know what? Let's just... Oh, God. I fight Koopa Koot as the last favor. That... What the fuck, game? What do you mean I have to fight the old man? How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? He doesn't learn. The beatings will come. There is no escape. How the hell are they going to even animate this dude? Are they just going to have him, like, just stand up, like, just do that thing where he, like, cracks his back, he hears back crack, and he goes full pose mode? And so they just give him the default Koopa sprite. Well, anyway, we're about to get the whole do, like, 40 favors to Koopa Koot straight into a true combo body. We're about to get slapped. Yeah, I was gonna say probably just using normal Koopa animations. They've had fun workarounds for certain enemies not having animations. Because Lakalulu is an enemy, and she technically has a throwing animation if you refuse to forgive, Lakalester or Spike. And so they made her an enemy using those animations, because she has a unique spiny and everything. So like, oh, you know, that's enough to work off of. And then they gave Raphael the Raven an attack, which is weird that they did that. And it was also very heavily implied in Goombario's tattle that they would have made normal ravens an enemy. They just don't have enough sprites to work with. But now I'm like, how the hell are they going to make this dude a fight? He doesn't have any animations. Well, when I said we were going to do all the optional bosses today, this is not what I thought we were doing. I was doing this for side quest purposes. Oh, God. Bring it on, old man. Yeah, there he is. Hey, youngins. How you doing, you old coot, you old fart? Koopa Koot. This is Koopa Koot. This old guy really wants to fight? Back in the day, he must have been tough, but he can't be that strong now. When he starts talking, his long-winded stories make it hard to stay. Oh, great, he can put me to sleep. Look how old he is. He can barely stand up. Let's go easy on him, okay, Mario? Oh, no. You can't knock him over, okay. He's too stable. He has that stick for a reason. I'm assuming that would do 1 damage, but I have Defend Plus, so it does nothing. It would just be like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Just a really awkward timed small instances of damage, but fuck you, I have defense. Or it's the joke that he can't hurt you, and so he's eventually gonna get roided to hell and back. Also, the sky just appeared. Hi, hello, background. Took you long enough to get here, I suppose. Oh, I needed D down pound. Fuck. He has 3 defense. Okay. This is... So here's that boss fight we were all so concerned about. I hope y'all have enjoyed. Anyway, that's the stream, everyone. I hope y'all have enjoyed. The joke that I've been making the whole playthrough of, oh no, the game crashed. This was more of a freeze. Unironically, actually happened this time. I can't even soft reset. I had to do the big dick, like, hit, like, I had to, like, unplug the N64 level reset. I can't hit the... I think I just had to turn it off. The boss fights... That wasn't a crash, that was a freeze. Crashes have the game, like, hang, the audio will bug out, sometimes the crash handler will pop up. Typically, you can tell the difference between a freeze, which is what just happened. The audio still worked, everything still technically was running, but it just was hanging. Soft lock is the game is impossible to progress, like an infinite text box or something. Crashes are when either the... capture card I'm using, of course, has an error and needs to make me reload the game, or the in-game crash handler holds up. That was a freeze. Zawarudo! Now's not the time for JoJo references. Get that shit out of here. We're just gonna beat this old man. Good time. Yeah, I can get it, but at the same time, some other people don't get or like JoJo references, which is why, I mean, I do occasionally dabble in referential humor, but it's not typically the modus operandi I like to strive for, because... Oh, God! I got cocky. It's neat that this boss, it's also his happy sprite, which is him getting injured. I guess he does have enough sprites. He just hits you with a stick a lot. It's interesting that this boss is effectively just Bo. This is Bo's whole shtick of does a lot of damage unless you have defense. Yeah, I'm going to throw up a save state just in case it crashes. I didn't do that before, so we're doing it now. Just in case it freezes again. It's more of a, like a game crashing precaution rather than a cheese, the fight precaution. I don't know, some people don't like watching... I don't know, it's getting too old for this. I need to take my... Oh, God, no. No audio for any of that. Good. Oh, he just got +1 damage. Also, he just took a step forward. He's ready to throw down. Do I need to bust down, P down, D up on you, old man? I will take, by default, less damage, and you can't stop me. I think it's funny that you've missed your boy, but I've got his quirks, but I'll still show you. Oh, fuck. Having dodge badges is a bad idea. Okay. Note for next time. Don't use dodge badges. He gets pissed. Also, don't use bow, I guess, but I wouldn't have done that anyway. Owie. He still can't kill me, I don't think. Oh, if that does 2... Well, we need to see how much damage he does, is the thing. Like, this is a precursor fight. Like, I'm testing things out. Also, P down, D up is very important for this fight. Owie. Alright. This is a learning fight. Typically, that's how Master Quest has always been. You gotta take your time, and you gotta see how the boss works. Otherwise, you're just gonna get bodied every damn time. That's pretty important. Damn. Yeah, P down, D up would be very... It would make Mario do less damage, but if then I also equipped, D down pound, it'd be a lot better. So I would actually do more damage. I would equip P down, D up to take less damage, and then I'd equip another badge so I would do more damage. It's just a good combination. Plus, those dodge badges are actually bad, so... I think him doing that animation is him missing. That must be what's crashing the game. He's missing every time he does that. That's not him doing like a jokey animation, like, haha, oh, I'm messing up the timing. It's him missing. He'd just keep hitting me, and he'd never stop. He only gets the power boost if he misses on the very first attack. And there's our second freeze of the day. So... Okay, well, now we know how to fix it. I need to put a save state right before the fight just to prevent these things from happening. Because I put it in the middle of the fight like a dingus. I'm not going to count those deaths, because those are crashes. And those don't increment the death counter that is in the YouTube description that I'm having a very hard time actively updating. Alright, let's fix them damn badges. Don't need that. Don't need that, don't need these, don't need that, or that. Oh my god, we have a lot of fun to play around with today. Yeah, I know, right, man? So this capture card's really powerful. It's giving me save states in an N64 game. I mean, of course I'm playing this on the actual console. I mean, obviously, you know. Wouldn't be advocating for emulation or anything like that. That's illegal. Of course not. I don't think Zap Tap would affect him. He's hitting me with a weapon, which would not increment Zap Tap. Do I just want to... What do you mean, wait? I don't want to wait. Oh, wait, I need to go get the spell from the desert lady. That was turned off in the Bowser fight. Try Zap Tap anyway? I don't want to... I don't think he's... Unless he keeps taking medicine, I don't see that as being good. But I can see where you're... You know what? Testing is never bad. Plus, I don't have a whole lot I want to equip it anyway. Other than, like... I think I'll equip the 3D focuses because they're amazing. They're, like... Okay, actually 2. And then I could equip all or nothing. There you go. It's not a great loadout, but, I mean, it works. I want to go save again. And we gotta go turn on the spell again. Because that got turned off in the Bowser fight. So. It'll give us a little bit of an advantage. If it makes you take less damage, it makes me take less damage, huh? If it makes me do more damage, well, hey, you know, I'm not complaining either or. I am still super goddamn upset. The fortune teller lady who tells you where badges and star pieces are just doesn't work anymore. I know that she can't, at least in Pro Mode, she couldn't tell you where modded stuff was, but I mean, come on, man. There have been so many improvements, they can't just update that. I mean, I guess that would, I don't know really how coding works, but I mean, come on, just put that in there. You've already terraformed the game so much, added so many new enemies and dialogue, and oh boy, that you can't do that for me. I'm gonna slap the save state right here. Just in case it crashes. Alright. I guess this is our first boss. Here we go. So we got all the dodge badges gone, so that won't be a problem. I don't know when he does his big, like, hey, you think this is gonna be fine for me? I'm gonna take my medicine. I don't know when he does bad attack. That may be either an HP threshold. Okay, it is not. He does not get affected by Zap Tap. I was right. It's either an HP threshold or a turn threshold. Hoping it's turn, so that way I can get more damage on board before he heals himself, but I'm assuming it's an HP threshold. We just need to do damage. The longer this fight goes on, the worse, because he just gets... Yeah, it's damage. Whoa, oh no, this is an attack. My younger days, I would have already won. Did I tell you the time I... That's so creative. I hate stun mechanics, but goddamn. They're using the running joke of the Paper Mario series of someone telling Mario way too long of a story that he falls asleep as a mechanic. That is so good. Oh, that's so good. If only they actually kept the badge that I want, you know, the one that makes you immune to sleep. If only they didn't just take it out of the game along with Peekaboo. I don't know where they went, and I can't find them because fucking bitch tits Mick doesn't actually have information to give me. Doesn't tell me where badges are anymore. It was a fun fight. Yeah, it totally is the fact that it's like, weirdly enough, having dodge badges made that attack so much worse. This game's hard. Yeah, having dodge badges made that so much worse because now it's just a timing game. You just gotta keep hitting it. So imagine it being a metronome. But when he missed, it completely threw off his timing because it changed the numbers. Young man, I battled with the brothers fights way back in the day. Everybody did a few mafia and a few jeeze. Then Donald the rat was getting shot up. It was amazing. Someone's getting mugged. He knows the Dons. If I need to redo this fight, I'll probably equip... I'm unequipping Zap Tap, which is 4 BP, so... I hope he doesn't kill me. He does 12 damage with that attack. It's a weird timing. It's not as you would think, because it's when you hear the dink, that's not right. You have to, because that's what the difficult thing about a lot of multi-hit attacks are. Your brain immediately tries to match the timing with the damage. No, you need to hit it before the next dink happens. And so you need to hotwire your brain into the same way to know, I need to go faster. I need to outpace the... Okay, when he rears up, that's when he does the big attack. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Yeah, if I had to do another fight, I'd probably just equip some happy hearts and a happy flower. Just to make it so I can just spend more time doing damage. Oh, not this shit again! Why am I fighting Koopa Koot? Because he's being a dickhead and trying to beat my ass. This is why you don't help the elderly children. They get too powerful. Also, hi, Weevil. Yeah, I accidentally found a super boss. I even said at the beginning that this is... As Mython, wow, Mython kind of said the whole thing. I was trying to do all of the side quests before I moved on to bosses, just because... I mean, it's better to have all of my options available to me, rather than trying to scramble to get them all after the fact. So I'm just like, you know, we'll just get them all now. We'll just get all that side quests done, and so we won't run into a problem of like, oh man, I wish I had more badges or some such. Like, I don't know what I could be getting, but whatever. So we were doing all the side quests before we got boss, just to have all of my options again. But I accidentally found Koopa Koot as the super boss, because this is his last request, is to say, hey, I'm getting old, can I beat your ass? Yes, of course. He's also a big nerd and does a lot of damage. He also has 200 HP and is another healing boss. Good boss. Okay. I got bopped. Alright. Yeah, I was told that I wasn't even trying too hard. The moment I saw Zap Tap didn't work, I'm just like, oh, fuck it, man, whatever. I'll just save our time, whatever. That's a oh, by the way, the game has now frozen twice while doing that boss. If you have dodge badges, the game just freezes. Sometimes. Not all the time, even. Just sometimes. It's a good time. Zap Tap was a bad idea. Don't listen to my fun for his shitty ideas. What a nerd. What do we want to do here? I've not actually used the deep focus badges. But they're still so good, though. I've already have Medicine Man. I have infinite money, so I can just throw my wallet at enemies. I need to get better items in that regard now that I think about it, because I think that'll be fine, but I need to get, like, better items, because in all honesty, these fried shrooms, they only heal 9 HP with Medicine Man. Honestly, it just really helps out with, not actually needing to heal myself. Just so that way it just happens automatically. Because I can heal up to... Now that I have all of them equipped, I can heal up to 5 HP and 2 FP in a turn. That is a ridiculous amount of healing just for free every turn. So what if I needed to put on, like, you know, 12 BP just to invest into that? Optimal. Anyway, Weevil, here's the boss. Also, for some reason, the sky is turned off until Watt attacks, and I don't know why. We're having a really fun mechanic of, you know the running joke in the Paper Mario games where whenever someone tells a really long story, Mario will fall asleep? That's a mechanic in this boss. He'll tell a long story and put Mario to sleep. Oh, I need to scan the boss. Alright. Also, we turned on the spell again. We did a bunch... We've been streaming for like 40 minutes before I... God damn it! I want to turn, man! This is why we're concerned. The worst part about status ailments is because Mario doesn't get a turn, despite the fact that, regen should be activating anyway, the game doesn't register any of your regen, so none of my happy badges will ever go off if Mario's turns are skipped, meaning they're not actually that good. I wish I had the badge feeling fine, and I've kind of realized only just now that that's probably, like, where Peekaboo was annoying they took out of the game, they took out feeling fine, which makes you immune to most status ailments. Just make that thing cost like 8 BP and it'd be balanced. Make it cost like 10 BP. You are investing half of your total power into mitigating one of the boss's advantage. That would be decently balanced. Why would they just remove an option like that? They're gonna make you have to deal with the fact that bosses have a really unfun mechanic. Did we not learn this from Overwatch? That people hate stun mechanics? I mean, I'm still okay with the sleep thing. It's a fun joke. I like it, but I'm just thinking about it more so in the happy badge, because this boss isn't a bad boss to abuse the mechanic. But other bosses, oh, they decide to go way too far with it. Oh boy, Crystal King, Lantern Ghost. This one's at least only 2 turns, but you can't just randomly get bopped. At least if you're gonna make me bear through it, at least let my damn happy badges proc off of a wasted turn. Because if I want to use happy badges, having myself get stunned means, oh, I guess I just don't get to use most of my badges. Owie, that's such a weird timing. Because he rears back for so long, and then smacks, so it takes a while for him to actually get his ass in gear. You slow boy. Oh, also, yeah, Weevil, we can't use any dodge badges because it's twofold. One, if he misses on his first attack, he'll go, oh, so you think it's funny that I missed? Well, I'll show you, and then he gets, you know, 1 more damage. And if he misses in the middle of the combo, there's a pretty decent chance the game will just crash. It doesn't crash, it freezes. There's a difference. Already talked about it. The crash handler would pop up, or my capture card would shut down if it crashed. Freezes means the game just hangs infinitely. Damn it. Stop doing that! Yeah, if I have to redo this fight anymore, I need to get better items. I kind of just grabbed the shroom fries and the Koop pastas just because I was doing Koopa Koot quests. I'm like, oh, you know, they're around. Sure, whatever. I mean, they work. But now that I'm here, I'm like, if I'm fighting a boss, these are not going to cut it, as you can see. I'm having to just shovel stuff in my face, hoping to live long enough. Because he keeps doing the big attack. He's never doing the multi-attack, which is what I want. Like, he never does the multi-attack. Why doesn't he have any AI associated with him? They just patched Raven to have actual AI. This dude seems to be just completely random in what actions he does. I'd want him to use the multi-attack, but he never does it. At least he's not putting me to sleep. Oh, god damn it. Oh, no, he's doing that. Oh, that's not exactly better. Let's hope he only does that twice, because getting up to each of those multi-smacks doing 3 damage is already really strong. Don't even get me started on the fact that he's healing 20 HP. He's a super boss. That makes sense. He, like, having, like, a good chunk of HP is fine, but it's the fact that his multi-smack is completely mitigatable with Defend Plus and, D down, P up. But let's hope he only does that twice. God damn it. Yeah, he does it twice, and it makes that attack actually start doing damage through all of my defend buffers, which is quite obnoxious, but whatever. God, my nose. I have like a bug bite on my nose, and my nose is going apeshit. Come on, Mario. I don't know why this is so... The moment you showed up, Weevil, I'm now unable to block that, and I don't know why. I'm using the same timing. The moment you see his stick fully extend, you hit the A button. But for some reason, it's just not working anymore. I've noticed that with a couple multi-hit attacks. Like, it was notable with the Clubbas. I know some of it's that mentality, but sometimes it feels like the game just doesn't register. Because the game has that mechanic where if you ever miss a block, the game won't let you block again in time, so that way you can't just mash the block button. But with multi-hit attacks, missing a block sets the next attack to be too soon and the game won't let you block. Meaning some multi-hit attacks become almost unblockable, which is really annoying, to say the least. See, like, that's fine right there. Like, that's cool, but... You know what? I need to use FP. I'm not using any FP, which is what I need to start using because I'm going to start wasting it otherwise. So I'll just do this. There you go. Also, he has 3 defense, by the way, Weevil. See, there you go! That's what we like to see. Hoorah! That's the good stuff. Boom. Plus whatever Happy decides to activate. So we've done 120 damage to him thus far, because he has 20 each time. Okay, he's gone too far. Immediately, he's gone too far. He now does 4 damage with each one of those smacks. Too far. And he just healed again, so... Well, I'm just gonna have to take it, I guess. Yeah. Doing it twice already did it so much, because I don't know how many times he attacks, but I'm assuming it's going to be like 10 smacks. That's 30 damage. He just upped it to 40 damage. Like, that's a fine attack. That one's always fine. That's meant to be the big, meaty smack, but jeez. Also, the fact that he has 260 HP. It's a bit too... We've already talked about bosses with too much HP. You know? Oh, that does damage now. Okay. I guess. Owie. Well, I have to heal him with Lackluster, because if I dodge with Bow, he gets more powerful. So I have to use Comfy Cloud. It's weird that they've made so many bosses get a buff if they miss, which is a unique mechanic for General Guy. Not so much a unique mechanic for every other boss in the game, because it completely mitigates one of your party members' entire shtick. They have made Bow, like, debatably one of the weaker party members. Like, if it's an enemy with no defense, she's amazing, but she's always been weak to enemies that have defense, but more than half the enemies in this game have defense now. So she's already below average, and then you've mitigated her one strength of... Jesus Christ. They've nerfed Bow too much. Bow was already way more balanced than the equivalent from Thousand Year Door, because Bow at least uses 2 turns. I think actually the one from Thousand Year Door also does it, but the one from Thousand Year Door has other benefits. Do I need to put on Dodge Master for this shit? Come on. We've already shown I can easily block that every time. I don't know what's up with multi-hit attacks. Done. I need to get better items. Fuck. Question is, how do I just want to get a shit ton of Koopa cookies again? Or Yoshi cookies? What do I have stored? Take all of these. Keep the coupons. Also keep the honey super and all that. I don't need the dizzy dial. Stone cap could be fun. That's if I needed it explicitly. These are the final. These are for when I start the Star Temple. That's what those are for. Got the lemon candy. And most I have one of these, which I mean, I guess I'll pull out. But yeah, we need to get, we're gonna make some Yoshi cookies. With Medicine Man, they become 30 HP, 30 FP, which is a really big heal. So, it's a big heal, and it's a big deal. So that'll be very nice for what we're trying to do. I need to see, wait a minute, how many inventory slots do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I need 4. I need 4 more Yoshi cookies. I'll make 5 just to err on the side of... No, I only need 4. So I need 4 melons and 4 cake mixes. And then, of course, they've decided to make me have to put the damn things in here. Okay. Put that. That. And there you go. Alright. Trying to think, is there anything else I could do to prepare for Koopa Man? Not really. I could find Feeling Fine. That would definitely help, but nope. That doesn't seem to be in the game. I could go fight any of the other Super... I've already committed to Koopa, or Koopa Man. Entirely accidentally, but I wanted to see him. I don't know how many other dudes we're going to do today, though. But I do got a couple hours, so it'll probably be a couple. I'm probably going to do Electro or Super Blooper after this. Then... It's like, who do I need to go through? I need to do all of the Master Fights. So the entire dojo. I need to do all of the Star Temple. I need to do the Pit of 100 Trials, but that's at the very end. Also, yeah, we found the Pit of 100 Trials. It's in this game. Don't worry about it. We need to do Junior Troopa Fight 3. I need to do Kenshi Koopa. Oh, we got a lot to do. We need to do the Anti-Guy and the Shy... you know, it's probably going to be a Super Blooper and the Shy Guy. And the Anti-Guy. Because that's a Power Plus on the Anti-Guy guaranteed, so... It'll work. No, that's not right. No. No. I wish they'd put the newly cooked things at the bottom of the menu so that way I can keep cooking. I know they need to go to the top because that's how all items do, but god damn it, I just want a little bit of convenience when cooking. Ugh. It's little things. It's all you gotta do. Minor inconveniences that pile up over time. Don't you just love cooking? It's a little bit, quite a bit faster than real life cooking, but not exactly more exciting. That's why I do a lot of my cooking and whatnot off screen. Whenever I have to prepare for a boss, I'm just like, I'll just do all this garbage off screen. I'll get myself money. I'll do all the cooking and inventory management. It takes like 10 minutes. It's a bit of a time investment. Just a running around. That's all it is. So I want you and you and then you. Finally, you. No, wait, no, that's the Dizzy Doll. I don't want that. No, no, what, sir? No. Bad dag. That's for premium users only. Come on now. Don't e-beg. You better be ready to shell out the cash if you want to see the business. See the goods. And then, give me another super shroom, whatever. Wait. Wait, no, I have a better... wait, we can go beyond super shrooms. I have a better idea. All of these super shrooms need to get out of my inventory. We can go further beyond. You're not premium enough. No one's premium. Only I'm premium. Give me all the Voltrooms. And now we make them into hot shrooms. And then we'll be fine. Honestly, pasta would probably be better, but I don't care. We need raw HP rather than, like, the FP value of, like, the spaghetti. Also, how's it going, Dag? How you doing? Welcome to Paper Mario. I'm doing a lot of shopping and cooking because an old man keeps beating my ass. He won't stop getting violent with my hiney. So we're doing all of the item shopping and prep just needed for this one fight. Because he's a bit of a dingus and buffs a little too much to be a fair and fun fight. Alright, that's good. Guess you get to see me watch me get beat again. It's always fun, isn't it? Isn't it the best part everyone loves? Alright, set that there. Do we have everything? Stone cap. Yeah. Anything I don't need here? Quick change is needed. Quick change is always needed. Anything that I could equip? He might be weak to status ailments of some kind, but I wouldn't know. There's always the trial and error aspect, but some enemies that are weak to status ailments just don't respond to status ailments on the first turn, so there's no way to guarantee he's weak to anything. I could just be getting unlucky. Yeah, they've taken away all of my good options. So. Alright, here we go. Oh, my nose. Don't have bug bites on your nose, kids. It's definitely not fun to deal with. If he beats me again with that damn multi-hit attack, I'm gonna quit Dodge Masters because I'm garbage. See, I need to grind down 260 HP, I'm assuming he gets more, just because most bosses like to heal a stupid amount to be unfun. So, it might go up to 280. If he goes up to 280, that's way too far. 2 buffs was enough. The fact that he goes up to a third one makes a lot of the counterplay irrelevant. I mean, it still does stuff, but it doesn't have that same oomph that we need. Ah. Yeah, there's a damn medicine. That's 20 HP. Again, no audio. At least we have the happy hearts and whatnot. Ow. I'm interested to see how they would buff or change any of these things, because most endgame bosses are too obnoxious. Like, this kind of bosses, we've talked time and time again about how these kinds of bosses are not fun and not well designed. Bosses that just have a stupid amount of HP, just doesn't matter what their shtick is, they're just not fun to fight, and every single boss since Chapter 6 has been this kind of a boss. That's why I'm going to do Super Blooper and Anti-Guy after this for this episode, just because at least one of them's a Chapter 4 enemy, and one of them can be fought, I think, Chapter 5? Yeah, one of them's a Chapter 5, I think. So, those are at least reasonable, whereas this one's around Chapter 7 or 8. Weird that you could also fight this before really delving into Chapter 8, I believe, because Cooper's quests stop appearing, I think, after Chapter 7. So this is the, pre-Chapter 8 boss. I guess another word is post-Chapter 7. Don't worry about it. It don't matter. Hey, look at that. We've done good damage. Sure guess how long that one keeps up, huh? What kind of medicine is this man taking? These are 1,000-year door items he's popping right now, because there should be no item that's that good. Why do only old people get the good medicine? They get that good. Because there's the Power Punch item from 1,000-year door, but that doesn't heal you. You may be able to cook something that heals you and gives you power, but that seems too strong. Come on, Mario, get your shit together. I need you to, like, pay attention to the Koopa who's currently just wailing on you. See, this is the kind of fight that would be so nice with a dodge badge or any method. They've actually added so many precautions to dodge as a mechanic that it's almost an unviable strategy, which dodge has always been an RNG method, and they didn't need to add all this extra stuff. After what they've done to some bosses, and the fact that they removed Cloud9 alone was a good enough balance indication for dodge, because after you removed Cloud9, you couldn't stack up enough dodge for it to be a more dominant strategy than just spamming defense. So, like, water block, you could throw one, you know, whatever. Also, I want to see if, now that I think about it, water block. Don't even get me started on water block. Half the bosses I've fought have ignored the defense buff from this. This apparently does nothing to most enemies. Huff and Puff being a prime example where it just doesn't matter. There you go. At least it works on him. That's another problem. Half the time, why does water block just not... Maybe that's a bug, but some enemies just tear through water block as if you didn't just get more defense. And I don't understand why. Making Sushi actually the worst party member, because all Sushi does is give you buffs, and 9 times out of 10, the buffs don't work. So, ugh. At least I have some... I have 3 defense right now. Like, getting any more than 3 defense is, I think, impossible, because there's not a second defend plus. Maybe? Is there a second... I don't think there's a second defend plus in this game. If there is, it's, like, ridiculously out of the way, or they put it somewhere else where I can't get to it anymore. They've done that with a bunch of other stuff, so why would I not expect that? Because, you know, defense is too strong of an option. You know, we gotta nerf that, too. Now, what the game should do is the best way of balancing it is you being able to kill enemies decently successfully, but also have it be enemies can also kill you really easily. Have both enemies be like, 10, 15 turns maybe away from death on both ends. Where the boss can kill you in like 2 or 3 turns, but if you can successfully micromanage them and play around it properly, they'd be dead in like 15, 20 turns. Or you could get a case of like Bowser, who took like 70 plus turns to kill. It was a good fight. I'm not even kidding about that. I did the math. I could only really hit him with Watt, who did 4 damage. He had 120 HP, but healed for 83 times. So just dealing 100 damage with 4, or like, so it's 4 times 10's 40, and then, come on. I don't know, I did the math. It would take in a shit ton of turns. I think I fucked up the math somewhere, so I don't know if it's exactly 70 turns, but it's more than 50. It has to be. Wait, actually, yeah. If 4 times 10 is 40 and he heals for 80, that's 40 times 2, so that's 20 turns each time he heals. He heals 3 times. By default, that is 60 turns, just to kill him with Watt. Which, just keeping Mario alive took every single one of Mario's turns, so that is about what the game expects. Okay. Oh, I need to re-put up water blockers. Done, and then there's his base HP, which then the numbers get weirder on that, which is another 80, which is another 20 turns. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so he has now buffed way too far. He has effectively 280 HP. He's getting to near Bowser levels of bullshit. So now that multi-smack attack is doing... I have 3 defense and it'd be hitting for, I think, 1. He's now having that multi-smack attack hit for 4 damage each time, which... Good times. If this was meant to be a boss that you're just like, you gotta DPS check him. He's gonna keep getting bigger. He's gonna keep hitting harder. You gotta gun him down. Why make him have 3 defense and be able to put Mario to sleep? And he has 200 HP and he can heal himself. So, go fuck yourself. I think they just had a absolute vendetta against anyone who likes a block build. Anyone who likes playing like I do, defensively, very altruistically, very slow grind, like to slowly hash out my fights and build up advantage and tempo to be able to live through most of what the enemy can do. They have a personal vendetta. Someone with my player killed their family. And so they're like, well, I hate everyone who ever embodies this entire concept. And so here we are. It was a fun time. At least in this fight compared to Bowser, Mario can get in there and do some damage. So look at that, like, boom! 6 damage, right to the face. With Watt, that's 9. Boom! Hurrah! Yeah, here it is. That's a lot of damage. And there goes the water block. That's the one turn I did not want him to do that, because I was going to have Mario restore his FP on this turn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He hits for 15 times 4. That does more than 50 damage. If I did not have 3 defense, he would be able to kill me in 1 turn with that attack. Which, by the way, he is now about to kill me because he's a good boss. I seriously thought he'd only hit 10 times. I'm like, okay, you know, it's 10 times 4. Makes sense, that's 40 damage. No, he hits 5 more times, which is 60 damage. What is up with bosses randomly being able to do in 1 turn more than your max HP? Bowser was the first example. You know, the final boss, which is already a cardinal sin, of 1 turn being able to do more than your max HP. Unless you got, you know, lucky using luck badges, the things that I do. Or I guess in my case, I got so fed up with this game's bullshit, I started save stating just so he can't do that. And if the game is saying, oh, memorize the pattern and see when he's about to do it, you do remember, he only does the big boy one-hit attack after you have grinded through an hour plus of a fight, already demanding perfection. I'm not gonna memorize the pattern an hour plus into a fight that doesn't even have consistent timings to begin with. And hell, even using save state, randomly he'd change up the attack he was doing on the next turn. So his AI is already inherently inconsistent. So no, I'm not gonna do that. That's what we call a bad time. God, if only there was some way, like, if only I had some way of, like, poisoning him or inflicting him with some kind of, like, a status ailment. Because that's how a lot of RPGs handle bosses like this. Just make it so that way you can, like, poison the boss. Burn him. Do something. Because if I can have some kind of damage going on to him when I'm wasting turns trying to heal and survive, at least then I'll be building up some kind of advantage over time. But in this fight, no, I just have to hit it. I just have to do it to him. A lot of RPGs that balance ridiculously high HP enemies, they're really weak to poison or burn, so they slowly take a percentage of their max HP. Think of the Lisa games. That is the most, and that is the best balanced RPG and the most fun I've ever played. Like, traditional turn-based, the Lisa games, 10 out of 10. But they are the gold standard for turn-based RPGs. Number 1. And they were made by one guy dicking around. It was like RPG Maker. And it's also the kind of game that also, as a bonus point, tears your soul out of your body because it's sad. Perfect game. It's also the fact that this attack takes a really goddamn long time, too, so it just wastes time. I guess I need to keep more up on the up and up of FP just in case he gets a bad turn for inflicting sleep. It's like, the moment I praise something, later on in the fight, it starts being annoying, because I like the concept. You know, he does the whole running joke of whenever someone tells Mario a long story, haha, Mario falls asleep. Ain't that cheeky? Ain't that a great classic joke? It kind of loses its impact when this boss also does your entire HP bar in 1 turn before he even gets down half his HP bar. It stops being fun at that point. Like, yeah. Eventually, the fun joke that's like a neat gimmick stops being a neat gimmick after a while. I like the premise. I don't like... I like the execution of that mechanic. It's the rest of the fight that's like, okay, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe don't have this dude be a potato for balance. There we go. Don't even get me started on the fact that there's still just no audio, which is super eerie and weird. Now, don't you put me to sleep now. Yeah, I need to keep on the up and up for FP. Yeah, that... I don't know how much damage he does with his multi-hit attack. That's why I don't know if I would need to throw up a water block or not. Oh, yeah, I do. It's just more pressure on my FP bar. I think I would act, like, despite... Oh my god, I don't even know if I could. Like, the fact that he gains power if he misses makes, like, dodge unviable, but you take so much less damage with dodge. Like, notably less damage. So, I don't know. At least we're getting lucky and he's spamming this attack now. Hopefully we can get... Because it's, with us doing 9 damage every turn, it only takes 3 turns of Mario and Watt both attacking to deal with 1 time of him healing. Actually, wait, no, do we do 10 damage? I was thinking Watt did 3 for some reason. That's not bad. So it actually takes 2 turns to just deal with his healing. So only just now have we actually done a good thing and actually built up advantage. Next turn, I'll have to restore my FP. I'm still very glad I have the happy badges. They are giving me a lot of free advantage without needing to actively heal myself. Oh, how am I gonna get my FP back? I think I'll just have to risk it for right now. I need him to hit me once because it's inefficient right now. If I pop something like a Yoshi cookie, that's a ridiculous amount of HP I'm wasting. And, you know, that's the thing that actually keeps me alive. So, I think I may just have to hope and pray he doesn't put me to sleep right here. Or if he does, at least he doesn't immediately kill me in the next 2 turns. I almost think there's something weird about that attack. Because it's all about keeping a pattern. And I'm hitting this... It's like with attacks like that, like, you notice how it was block, hit, block, hit, block, hit. I'm doing it at the same timing. It almost makes me feel like every other one of his attacks has, like, a slightly off timing. Dude, you don't even know, Root Beer Wolf. Like, most of Master Quest's bosses have been like this, and it's actually only been 40 minutes. Get it right. But most of Master Quest's late-game bosses have been, hope you're ready to invest an hour and a fucking half for each goddamn boss. Because, not even overestimation. Like, that was, Huff and Puff was one of those. Huff and Puff took almost 2 hours. Crystal King took about an hour. Bowser took, like, 2 hours. And we're at 40 minutes on this man. And, like, this is just trying to beat the boss. Whereas those bosses were getting his HP down to 0 without failing did actually take an hour and a half. Like, with Bowser, that boss was so fundamentally broken, I just used save state. I officially gave up because this game needs some balance reworks. And, Bowser was so ungodly broken. He could just do all of your HP in 1 turn, and if you missed 1 block, you're fucked. But it was also at the end, it was, because they for some reason made it to where when he can sheath himself in that, like, star energy that you need to use, like, the peach beam for, he can then just attack in the same turn, making all of his attacks do 3 more damage, except they gave Bowser a new combo that lets him attack 4 times in 1 turn, meaning his combo does 12 more damage, plus poison, which has been jacked up to do 3 damage, so it's 15 more damage on an attack Bowser never even initially. It was fucked. It was just a dumpster fire. It was a bloodbath. All Mario's blood, just everywhere. This game became rated A in an instant. At least with this fight, I lose, and it's not just one fight taking I mean, it is taking forever, but we've only been in, like, this fight for about, like, 15 minutes, which, I mean, it's not good. That's definitely not good, but at least it's more reasonable than the hours the other bosses have taken. Aye. Alright. And I still want to stream it, too. It's like, I don't want to even give up, because I want to get that impression out there, that not only do the people making this mod need to work on this garbage, it's also a word of warning for people to play this mod. Where, it's not super fun. It was so good, though. This is one of the best mods I've ever played. So goddamn good. But the baseline pro mode is just better right now. Until they fix a lot of these, like, snafu bits, I cannot recommend it. I'd recommend just playing the base Paper Mario over this garbage. Once you get to Chapter 6, the game just falls off. And hell, Tubba Blubba's Heart and Lantern Ghost weren't exactly good, but they weren't as egregious. There's an inexorable sin locked into the later parts of this game. Yeah, I can hit him. All right. Well, everyone, we did it. We got him to half HP. It's like when you think about it, it's like, oh, he only has 200 HP. Just hit him 20 times, like a full combo Mario and Watt 20 times, 10 damage each turn, easy. Except, he does this, and he heals, and it's just a dumpster fire. Don't do it. Don't do it, kids. Don't. This is why you don't pick a fight with the old men, children. This is why you do not. The old man down the street who says weird war stories and mumbles to himself, don't pick a fight with him. He was actually an ex-pro wrestler and also served in Nam. All at the same time. The man's the Incredible Hulk, but also he's also got some drug problems. So there's 2 reasons why not to hang out with him. Or in Mario's case, he'll ask you to do a bunch of egregious favors for no real reason. Oh yeah, Hendrix, you haven't even seen it. He's already healed himself for about 80 HP. Now don't think we're done. And each time he heals, he does 1 more damage. I think that's the 5th time he's healed in this fight. So now his whack attack, which hits 15 times, now does 5 damage. Meaning that does 75 damage. Good boss. Great. I'm so glad this is what we've decided to do. That's at the state we're at for this boss, where he just does 75 damage. I have 3 defense too: water block, P down, D up, and defend plus blocking, so I can block for 4 damage. But it doesn't seem to matter 9 times out of 10, because multi-hit attacks work very weirdly with this game's blocking system and the anti-mash prevention. So, it's not great. It's not great. It also seems to be that, reel-up attack has somewhat inconsistent timing, because he doesn't seem to hit and, smack in the same exact pattern each time. I can never get a read on it, so I'm thinking that might be a slight timing difference, but I'm not sure. Alright, we've gotten him back down to under 100 again. All right. I think that spell gives you 2 defense. So I actually only have just... So if he buffs himself one more time, even if the spell procs, he's still going to be able to hurt me. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I think it'd be worse if I didn't have all or nothing. Because I would only be doing 9 damage a turn. Oh yeah, that's right! Once he buffs enough, his sleep attack does 1 damage for some. It's very weird that it does that, but it does damage now, I guess. Oh, well, actually, wait. No, water block would make me take less damage. He does so much actually, wait. If he buffs up enough and he puts me to sleep, that multi-whack attack will be able to kill me through all of my defense. I mean, that still hits for 16, so that's not exactly pretty. We can only hope he doesn't do that again. But if he hits me for the 15 smack, I could, in theory, just die. And I'm dead. I just died. He put me back to sleep. I didn't even get a turn. I can't block that. It's a fucking text box. So, good boss. There was no chance of recourse. I was not given a turn for 4 turns. We like to have fun around here. Oh my god. I mean, maybe you can block that attack, but I don't know how you block a text box. So... And so here we go again. This is why I put this right here, just so I don't have to walk back over. Saves time. Is there anything I can equip to make him beat my ass less? There's no feeling fine, so I can't become immune to sleep. They've taken that out of the game, I guess. That or they've hit it somewhere. That's just gone. You know what? The only thing I could really think of... Wait a minute. No, I need the compound. Let's take off one of these and one of these. And let's just try a little something, shall we? Let's just get crazy with it, huh? Try that. Try that. Try that. So we have dizzy, sleep, paralyze. Maybe he's weak to one of them. I mean, Goombario didn't tell me, so I have no idea. We gotta do it the old-fashioned way, through blatant trial and error. And if this doesn't work, I'm probably just gonna say, fuck it. He's an optional boss, and no one ever said I have to fight him. He can eat my shorts. Okay, well, that's a hot no. Because if I can stun him, I could prevent him from buffing for a while. Nope, can't put him to sleep either. Oh, here we go. And if I can't status ailment him, I'm loading the save and saying, fuck it, Koopa man. Oh, my back's killing me, damn. Don't have back problems, kids. Ow. All right. Anyway, well, that was a fun time. I'm sure glad we did all the Koopa Koot side quests. Anyway, now we can do the actual super bosses. Now we can go actually have some fun. Let's go do the last 2 I wanted to do for this episode, which were Super Blooper and the Anti-Guy. And I want to see something with Kenzie Koopa real fast. Because Kenzie Koopa is a big knobhead and is standing right in front of a super sneaky Mega Block that I was pretty curious about. But I don't want to have to fight him yet, because knowing how this game's gone, he's just going to be immune to his status ailment of he's really weak to... It's either sleep or dizzy. Here, take the money. I bet he's standing in the way. I bet he's not going to let me through. Yeah, I fucking... Oh, no. Okay, go. Thank God. Okay, now what is in this? That's not what I wanted. Whatever, then. That's not even a good reward. I mean, gold bars are neat, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to be a badge. I don't know what badge, a triple dip or something? That could have been a good reward. I don't know where the hell they put triple dip. It's somewhere. Peekaboo's also somewhere. Peekaboo, feeling fine, all lost to the winds of time. We're gonna go fuck with an anti-guy real fast. I'm gonna go store this, this big old butter bar. Because I'm not selling it, I'm gonna at least use those 100 coins for something. Here you go. And then... I guess also store something else because I need 2 inventory slots. Here, take that. Take that. Alright, so, everyone, I don't know if actually a lot of people know about this, but if you actually, like, interact with the anti-guy, what? I actually don't know where you learn this. Somewhere in the game, you learn that the anti-guy standing in front of the Power Plus badge has a favorite food. I don't remember where it is. It might be in, like, the news bulletin board, or it might be, like, Goombario tattling something weird, but... if you give him a lemon candy in the base game, he won't... Oh, thank you, Hendrix. If you give him a lemon candy in the base game, he says, dude, this is my favorite. I love lemon candies. And if you give him the lemon candy, he's like, all right. If you give me the lemon candy, I'll get out of the way for this chest. And so, you don't have to fight him in the base game. So, we're going to do a little bit of both. Just going to, show that off. I don't know, some people may not have seen it. It'd be neat. Also, they remodeled the, this place. They added a bunch of new geometry to this area. Super neat. Hello! Don't fight. Wait, no. No, give him the lemon candy. No, give him the damn lemon candy. Did they just take that option out or something? What the hell? What the fuck? There's the oh god, what the hell? Okay. So before we unpack everything of this abomination in front of my face, in the base game, if you give him 11 candy, he says, I'll give you the chest. In Paper Mario Pro Mode, the better mod, if you give it to him, he says, dude, I love lemon candy. Thank you so much. Now I'm energized for the fight. And then he forces you to fight him immediately upon giving him the lemon candy. Because he's a dickhead. They've just removed that comedic scene. Why would they take that out? That's so much better. I know Anti-Guy just said something about a squad, but I mashed through his dialogue because I didn't think it was different. And I'm regretting it now. So there's the Anti-Guy, the 007 guy who we've actually seen over in Bowser's Castle, the Inferno guy, and the Malpractice guy, and... oh no. I need to change my... I can't run away! Oh no! Oh no, please don't do this to me. I don't have my badges fixed. And the Dandy guy. Oh, he needs to die first. This is the Dandy guy. What a spiffy looking guy. Too bad they're super evil. They make you dizzy with their dancing, and they might summon more elite guards. Of course, they can also just ram into you like jerks. They're elite dancers, but their real claim to fame is their outfits. Maybe that's just my opinion. Do you like lemon candies? I think that would just anger them, actually, now that I think about it. By the way, Anti-Guys only ever have that attack. They never just do the shoulder charge. They always do the double hit. I guess you guys get to... if you guys haven't seen it, there you go. Oh, that's new. Yeah, there's Inferno guy. This is not what I was expecting. I seriously just thought it was going to be an Anti-Guy. I was not thinking it was going to be the whole squad. This is not like a guard, like, defending a chest. This is a posse waiting in Wink to mug a man. I just got jumped. Someone call the police, please. There's a gang of rabble-rousers just causing a big old stink. I don't need that one equipped anymore. We're not fighting Koopa Koot anymore. He's a dickhead and he's optional. I don't have to fight him. I've already beaten the game. I've already done all my commitments. Why do I not have it? Oh, it's all or nothing. Wait. I need Zap Tap. I need to equip Zap Tap because Anti-Guy can get hit by that. It stops his second attack. Oh, that's it. Anything else I normally have equipped? Well, if anything, I don't know. So there you go. I think I have all the deep focuses equipped because they're so good. Deep focuses are so damn good. What do you say? Yeah, huh, what do you want? Treasure chest? It's ours. No, I think he normally says it's ours. So it's his. But I guess ours could be an implication. Someone fight you nuts? Mess with us. Yeah. Well, alright. I do love a challenge. Here comes. You can blame Sin Biscuit for what happens to... Oh. I bet that's the dude who added this. Sin Biscuit. Okay. You can blame Sin Biscuit for what happens next. I really like the color scheme they have going on. That little hint of yellow. Malpractice Guy, because that is the best name in the entire game. This is a malpractice guy. They're many guys who trained in causing diseases, not just curing them. You know, they're the kind of people who think the Hippocratic Oath is less so an oath and more so a suggestion. Their attacks will poison us, but usually they'll heal our foes. Wonder if they have even been to a real med school. I bet they haven't. How much HP you got? Oh, God. Well, here we go. There's 4 damage. Oh, it's like he shoots it, but then the projectile doesn't even come out in time. I blocked that. Why did that do... Ow. Why did that do more damage? How much do you heal? Oh my fucking God. I just see me not winning this, just because this just doesn't seem like a fun fight. This is an Inferno guy. An elite warrior that cloaks himself in white fire. It burns intensely, but it's still fire, so water should do the trick. These hotheads do some extreme damage. Better work them over before they bring the heat. Say, what do you think the gold color in that fire is? Is their fire just that special? Maybe. Timeout. Hey? You want to not be alive? Yeah, it kind of worked. I'm so proud of myself. I don't know what the hell this game expects. And in all honesty, I don't care anymore. Alright, that was the Anti-Guy Squad. I hope y'all have enjoyed. We're not doing it. My patience has already been worn thin. This game, it just stopped being fun. I mean, if people like being masochists and just rolling, because that's the kind of fight, like, how would you realistically beat that? Like, genuinely, what would be the, like, do you have to just RNG cheese them? Do you have to hope, stop, dizzy, sleep, or whatever works on all of them every turn? Do you have to rely on dodge chance? What are you expected to do in that fight? Are you not supposed to win that fight? There's only one left now. Because it's like, I can understand, there's some people who are absolute masochists. Like, you know, there have been so many people who've beaten, I guess, because it's topical, like Dark Souls. There have been so many people who've beaten Dark Souls using stupid challenges or like the one that everyone always talks about for like just challenge state is the dude who beat Dark Souls with, the broken poison ladle in your offhand, just because it's the weapon that does the least damage in the game, beat the whole game. There's people who've beaten the game with the DK bongo drums. There are people who've beaten the game with the damn fishing rod add-on, just because they're animals. And I can understand that. I can understand the drive for, like, abusing a game, just breaking it open. But what do you do in a fight like that? Where with Dark Souls, it's clearly a test of your skill. How well have you mastered it to be able to do it with the weirdest of restrictions, the craziest of controls? But that's not this. This is I don't have any control over a lot of these events. It's too RNG dependent. Do I have to rely on luck to get them to miss? Do I have to rely on luck for Koopa Koot to not crash the game? If I use my main strategy, the one that would realistically get me out of it. And if it is a realistic strategy for beating him, it's probably going to be removed from the game. Cough! Feeling fine, cough! What have they done? Bloopers. Would you look at this, a reasonable boss, because you're meant to fight this dude in, like, Chapter 4. Or 5 or some shit. Same with the anti-guys, but fuck those guys. I get it, that's the joke. Like, I can at least understand the anti-guys, because that's the whole bit. They're meant to be, like, the you shouldn't have come here option. And I mean, I guess if you do somehow beat them, you'll get a reward. But I don't know, I'm a completionist when it comes to a game like this. I guess I can't really say that. I'm more of a completionist when it's a game I'm impassionate about. I'm impassionate about Paper Mario. Unfortunately, they've broken that passion. It's gone now. Now I just don't care anymore. It's gone. I'm just like, well, fuck it. Get out then. You're dead to me. Because I've always said it time and time again, I almost stopped playing this this mod when we got to Crystal King. And I almost just didn't beat Bowser. I almost just said, fuck it. Because if you're going to make me have to take 2 hours with perfect execution, to the point where I had to use save states just to beat the boss. And I've already proven time and time again, I'm good enough at this game to get through it. I've done it up to that damn point. And if I've just said, fuck it, I could do it, but I'm just not gonna because it's not fun, you failed as a game in a mod. When someone's like, I'm not going to do your mod because it's soul-suckingly boring, I don't think you're very good at making a mod. This is why everyone should go out and play Pro Mode, a game that has a similar concept of making Paper Mario really goddamn hard, but at least it does it in a fun and charming way. This game does it in a, I hope you hate yourself. Actually, like, not even in a cheeky way. You just hate fun and want to suffer. You demand repentance. Ugh. I'm gonna make TED Talk about Paper Mario. Well, I have nothing to prove anymore. I've already won. In theory. Yeah, we're probably going to beat this and we're going to call it, because the other bosses of well, I guess you don't really need to. But who do we even have left? We have the Junior Trooper refight, if that's even still in the game. That was in Pro Mode, but they've weirdly removed full features from Pro Mode, despite the fact that this mod was built on Pro Mode. I don't know why they did that. Like, they've removed the booze endurance challenge. I guess, you know what? They probably removed the booze endurance challenges because they added the Pit of 100 Trials. But, like, I don't know. Like, I can understand why they'd want to change the anti-guys, but why would you remove the fun thing with the whole lemon candy scene? That's just a joke scene. Just keep that in, man. Come on now. Got a bunch of fun sponges behind this mod. But I hope the Junior Troopers final fight's there. That was a really good final send-off. If you go back to, in Pro Mode, if you go back to Junior Trooper's Playground, after you've beaten him in Bowser's Castle, you can find him, and he's just like, oh, hey, how's it going? You want to have one final showdown where it all began? And you have a final fight with Junior Trooper, and it's super good. Junior Trooper's a great fight. But, if Junior Trooper's there, we then have Kenzie Koopa. Oh, we have Wacka. I haven't done Wacka either. I'd imagine Wacka's gonna scale too big, but Wacka didn't seem any, like, actually different compared to, pro mode, so I'm not sure. Alright. There you go. Mission accomplished. Now, what on earth are they having behind them? Because now that I've noticed it, I already have the Sleepy Sheep shoes behind already. Yeah, it's Shrink Stomp, that's right. I know it was one of the foos. I thought it was Sleep Stomp, though. I didn't remember what it specifically was. I knew it wasn't good, though. I thought it was Sleep Stomp, but if it's Shrink Stomp, that's even worse. Not to mention, they made Shrink more accessible because Bombette now inflicts Shrink, so... Eh. This is a comparatively baby episode, but I don't know. I don't care. It don't matter. Because I'm going to also have to tackle all of the Star Temple and the Pit of 100. I'd not beat, but at least see. So... I wanted to do side quests, but they took that damn fortune teller lady away, and she won't tell me anything anymore. Which, again, they're just depriving me of features for the namesake of difficulty and being a fun sponge. I'm saying it a lot, but if those of you who don't get it, the whole term fun sponge is it's like a sponge to water. It just sucks all the fun out of a room. That's the joke. I've never heard anyone else use the term, mainly because, I don't know, I found it fun. So, alright. You're being a fun sponge. But, alright. Ugh, Christ. Alright. I hope y'all have enjoyed. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. And I'm done streaming. Peace.